Hello and welcome to Talking Toffee. This is one of the only places on YouTube for Evertonians to, of course, get together and discuss the thing that we all love and adore, Everton Football Club. Now, this week is a monumental, gigantic, massive week in world football. It's the big one. Forget the Manchester Derby, forget the Glasgow Derby, forget the Milan Derby, forget the Bristol Derby. It's quite hard to think of derbies off the top of your head. It's the big one this week. It's Everton versus Liverpool at Goodison Park, and the Reds make the short trip across Stanley Park from Anfield to Goodison to the church to take us on Sunday afternoon, 1:30 p.m. British time for the Reds. Joking, completely on PC that was. I do apologise. Bit of a low blow there. A bit of Derby Day banter from those Liverpool fans coming from Norway. Joking. It's a joke. I had to slip something like that in there. I'll stop the low blows now. But no, it's a massive game, and I cannot wait to get up for Goodison for this one. It's just going to be brilliant. It's actually incidentally the first game that me and my dad have been up to to Goodison without someone else in about 10 years. Normally we always go to the game with a contingent of other Evertonians or a few mates or just a few Evertonians from the area. But you know, we just decided this time that we just so happened that it was just going to be me and my dad. So it's a father and son thing, and I'm really looking forward to going up to the game, and I just cannot wait to get to Goodison because Derby Day is just such a special day, as we all know, and I just can't wait to be around there. So you know, first of all, with regards to the actual encounter itself, it's you know, let's hope that Gibson and Fellaini are fit for this one. But if they're not, who do you think Moyes is going to play in that area, the field? How do you think he's going to set up? Give me your thoughts on that. Also, give me your thoughts on what you think the actual score will be. I want your predictions for this one. I'm going to go for 2-0, and I'm going to go for Jelavic. And I've just got this vision of a set piece coming in and Distan rising above everybody and getting his head to it and making it 2-0. Don't know where I've got that from. So Everton 2, Liverpool 0. I don't know whether that's more this as opposed to this, but you know, this is a derby and form goes out the window, and they were pretty poor last season. Still managed to do us 3 times. So you know, as we know, form goes out the window. But let's hope that is the case, and Everton can go on and win 2-0. I'd love a 2-0 victory over them. Brilliant. And this is the 10th consecutive Merseyside derby that's actually been the first Merseyside derby of the season has been at Goodison. The last time we took part in the first Merseyside derby of the season at Anfield was 2002-2003 apparently. So little statistic for you there. But that is obviously I just could have just done a standard preview on the game, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to mix it up as it is Derby week, and a little bit boring for the derby that would have been. So I wanted to ask you your favourite and most fond memory of Everton against Liverpool at Goodison Park. Your favourite Derby Day moments at Goodison. Now, mine descends from. It's a little bit bizarre. I don't think we'll probably get another shout for this, and it's mainly due to personal reasons. It was actually the second derby I attended, but it was the first one that Everton actually won at Goodison. It was the first victory that I'd seen over Liverpool, and it was a memorable day. I was only very young, I was probably about 7 or 8 at the time, and Daddy Kanamachi was playing for Everton, and I think Neil Ruddock, that fat prick, had scored an own goal, which was brilliant. And then Danny Kanamachi stuck one away with I think it was about 20 minutes to go. And I just remember the place being delirious, and I was about 7, and I just remember thinking, this is brilliant, this is exactly where I want to be. And I think that's probably the day that I fell in love with Everton Football Club. A little bit sentimental for you there, because it was just fantastic. The Everton fans were singing "Can We Play You Every Week?" The place was just buzzing, it was delirious, and I remember looking around, this little starry-eyed kid, you know, and watching us beat Liverpool. And I remember my dad saying "Oh God, there's 20 minutes left," and the guy in front of him turned around and said, "That'll seem like 20 fucking years, that will." And I just always remember that vision, and as you can see, I was surrounded by those coarse words as a youngster, and that obviously paid off, and probably the reason why I didn't go to Oxford or Cambridge. But you know, because I grew up going to watch Everton in the Gladys Street, probably had something to do with it. But, you know, I just remember thinking, I love this place. And incidentally enough, I dug up the shirt the other day that Everton were. Here it is that Everton were. I think that's it. Yeah, here it is that Everton were wearing that day. That was the shirt that we were wearing. This isn't the shirt that one of the players were wearing. I've just brought this since as a little piece of memorabilia and vintage clothing. You know, good old shirt that is, I think. I didn't like the sky blue touch to it, but that was the shirt that we were wearing on the day. So I want to know your favourite Derby Day moments, your most fond remembrance moments of a Derby Day at Goodison Park. Leave your answers below. Before the game, I'm probably going to be in the Brick. I'll be drinking in the Brick, around that way anyway, with my dad. So if you do see us and you see us at the game, come up and say hello. I'll more than happily buy you a chang. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Because if more than... Oh, God, everyone's going to be coming up to me now. Everyone who subscribes is going to be coming up asking for a chang. But I'm sure I'll buy the first one or two of you a beer for subscribing to me vlog. So I do really appreciate it. Some great comments. I see I'm going towards 6 minutes. But remember, like, subscribe, share. This is one of the only places on YouTube for Evertonians to get together and discuss all things Everton. And wait for it. Cockeye Sport.